Dear Diary, today is July 5th, 2022. Dear Diary, here's today's Aries horoscope. In your efforts to help someone in your life, you have turned into their worries and their needs, and you have catered them to help them out. But you have forgotten that you also have worries and needs, Aries, and those have been underserved. Today, take a break from taking on the weight of someone else's world and take good care of yourself. It is important to recognize that you can be vulnerable too. You can't give what you don't have. Charity really does begin at home. Dear Diary, here's today's Taurus horoscope. You may have recently discovered something you did not know or expect about a person or situation you thought you knew well. We have all been there, Taurus, and it can cause us to question our own judgment. But some people are really good at hiding things, and this is not a reflection on you. If you are feeling like the floor fell out beneath you, take some time today to get your balance back. And more than that, be sure to be grateful to have learned something you did not want to learn, but that is a blessing in disguise. Dear Diary, here's today's Gemini horoscope. You have hidden charms and talents that others take great joy in discovering. You have an enigmatic persona, Gemini, even though you see yourself as very upfront and transparent. It's simply that you don't take yourself too seriously and you aren't one to boast about your attributes. Today, though, it would be wise to display one such gift because there are powers at play that could serve to elevate your talent for use in a way that will please you. Don't hold back, strut your stuff. Dear Diary, here's today's Cancer horoscope. You have a sweet and gentle persona, Moonchild, and people naturally gravitate to your warmth and the sense of reliability that you exude. You can be shy at times, but that good character at the heart of your being is always obvious. Yet someone in your world may not seem to like you very much, and you probably can't figure out why. But the truth may be that they see you in something that they wish they had. And they aren't distant because of jealousy or envy. Just be your usual kind self and they can learn from you and come to like you in time. Dear Diary, here's today's Leo horoscope. You may be feeling neglected or even dejected by an unkind universe. It may seem that no one is watching out for you or celebrating you in any way right now. Perhaps something sad or upsetting is happening in your life or on the periphery, and it's having a profound effect on your mood. That's unusual, since you are ordinarily very upbeat, dear Leo. But if you look carefully and you remain observant, you will begin to see subtle signs that you are loved by the universe and that you are being watched over. Tune into that, and it will become very clear. Dear Diary, here's today's Virgo horoscope. The grass may seem greener on the other side to you now, Virgo, but does it always have a lovely tangle of wildflowers and a view that takes your breath away? Probably not. You may now be focusing on something that you want but don't have, rather than tuning into something you have but don't fully appreciate. You can pursue whatever you want in life, but it will be better and easier if you can recognize all that's beautiful in your life right now. That is the true antidote to unhappiness. Dear Diary, here is today's Libra horoscope. Despite your ability to be very organized and to be a very good manager, you can't control everything. The fact may be very apparent to you today, Libra, and perhaps a bit disappointing at the same time. But you should find that if you do your very best to handle what you do to have power over, that all the rest of it will fall into place. It may not seem that way at first, which doesn't provide much motivation to keep doing what you are doing. But if you persevere, you will soon see that you can actually control more than you thought. Dear Diary, here's today's Scorpio horoscope. Something that is important to you doesn't seem to be working out. That may be a great disappointment, Scorpio. You have checked off all the boxes of what you needed to do, and yet you can't find a way to make it happen. But the good news is that you are better off. While this may present a temporary state of disillusionment, as the situation develops, you will begin to see that you dodged a bullet. You are on the right path, and the turn you take away from the disappointment will wind up taking you someplace very special. Dear Diary, here's today's Sagittarius horoscope. If you do not acknowledge a mistake that you have made, then you can't correct it or repair any lingering damage. You can be quite stubborn at times, Sagittarius, and you may not want to recognize your role in a problem, even though someone has clearly pointed it out to you. This issue does weigh on you and will continue to do so until you take the steps you need to make things right. Recognizing where you went wrong is a great first step. Dear Diary, here's today's Capricorn horoscope. You may be so intent on proving you are right for particular purposes that you are overlooking some very salient points that another party is making. You could be partially right, Capricorn, yet still missing aspects that could steer you in a better direction. Rather than being stubborn about proving your point today, listen carefully to what someone else has to say, even if you don't agree with the big picture of their assessment. There may be pearls of wisdom in there that you can learn from. Dear Diary, here's today's Aquarius horoscope. A great team is one that not only works well together, but that also makes makes it a point to allow every member to contribute. Each person involved in a good team has special gifts, and even though some people's gifts may not be equally impressive, those gifts are still recognized and utilized. You may be involved in a team effort that does not match this description, Aquarius, and for you, this is quite frustrating. You have so much to give, yet it seems to be unrecognized. Just do what you do best and continue to contribute. A strong personality may soon be overruled so that everyone can participate equally. Dear Diary, here's today's Pisces horoscope. Are you picking up a feeling that something really great is about to happen to you, Pisces? Is this occurring despite some setbacks and problems you are currently experiencing? If so, don't let anyone dissuade you from the notion that things are about to turn around for you dramatically, because it's true. Even though you may have another day or two where there will be ongoing issues to address and headaches to deal with, you should soon see a more carefree tone descend on your life with the promise of good fortune. Keep the faith. Dear Diary, here's today's daily quote. I'm a great believer in luck, and I find the harder I work, the more I have of it. Thomas Jefferson. Dear Diary, here's today's fun fact. Human milk is the only food you can entirely survive on. It provides every nutrient you need, like all 9 essential amino vitamins to build protein. Dear Diary, thank you so much for listening today, and I'll see you next time.